Hello. Have a dilemma of the echo. I'm trying something different today, so hold on. Got it. Right, what I'm doing, it is different. I am doing eCam at the same time, but I'm using the eCam virtual camera so that I could get these little triggers happening so that I could place these assets, items, whatever, as I wish. It's got a bit more versatility, but I also wanted to have the cross-posting factor of being able to I'm live streaming to my ManyChat, not ManyChat, what do you call it? I'm live streaming to mytimetv.live. So that's the first thing as far as the housekeeping part goes. You need to click the link above to go to the mytimetv.live page, because I'm not actually doing the source live stream from my Boundy page. I'm on mytimetv.live. So if you want me to see the comments, you'll have to go over to mytimetv.live so that I can put in the Be Live studio like this. I think it shows up like this okay, because I'm using the the eCam at the same time. It's not showing up in the eCam, and that's the camera I'm needing to do it. It's interesting doing the back end stuff of this sort of thing, because I'm trying to monitor certain things, several things at once. All right. So we've got Stevens that was there. Have I still got that there? Because yes, I have. Good. So good morning to you. I am having a lovely day over here to start with. It's a beautiful morning here. And this is South Australia, Port Elliot. And the beach ain't that far away. Well, that way, but it's actually, yeah, however it shows up. Good morning, Kathy. We've got Massey, good morning. Now, this is just a general reading of the 5-card spread that I do every morning. And I'm trying out a different way of doing it this morning, as you can see. I have got it streaming to YouTube as well, because I've got a channel there and I'd like to spread this, like as in get this type of guidance happening on a regular basis. And also to you, Sonali, how are you? I don't do the readings at this time. This one is a 5-card spread, and you'll see why shortly. And it's a general reading, but you pick up what your meanings are yourself first, of course, because that's the most important one. Get the practice for yourself in making the readings work for you. And good morning, Sue. Yeah, yes, you are in the right place. You're on the My Time TV one this time, which is where I'm doing the actual live stream into Facebook. And I'm using eCam as the camera, because I can then add the 2 cameras in very easily using the virtual camera through eCam, the program, so that I can do this now. A little bit fuzzy, but that's, I think my camera's just not quite right. I'm using a webcam. So this here is the reading, and I'm going to just take that one down so it clears the space. I'll leave my little logo up because it's got my name in it. You can just see it. So, and we've got, oh, excuse me. And we've got some more names coming in, and they're flipping through. So we've got Cindy saying good morning from, I'm not sure where. It's great to have the names there. It makes it a little bit easier. Thank you. Yeah, it's interesting doing the manipulating with the tools in the background. And Sue, you're saying great too. And we've got, good morning, Roz. It's Sharon, and I think that would mean that that's Shaz. I have a funny feeling, I'm not sure which Sharon, but I'm pretty sure it would be Sharon Shaz, my girlfriend. Right. Could you read mine now, Banish? Good morning. Good morning. We're not doing individual readings this morning. This one is having this card spread read, and that is the answer I'm going to give for everyone. So I'll just get on with the actual card spread because I don't. Oh, Cindy, yeah, g'day from Australia. Good, Brisbane. You'd be a bit warmer there than here, I would imagine. So, and for anyone else who are on the other pages, especially my page, the Boundy page, because I've actually just started really getting consistent. Well, I've been doing it from the Boundy page for the year. I'm just wanting to switch it over to spread even further because I know that the readership or watching ship, whatever you want to call it, there is more numbers that are recognising the My Time TV. So I decided to actually change the source of it to here, but you can still cross post, you see. Can get a bit convoluted in that, but that's all right. We're here. I'm going to do the reading because I do intend it to be only a short readings. These I don't like to go much longer than 15 minutes, and I'm already 7 minutes into it. For those of you who are new to this deck or to my readings, this one here is the Gilded Reverie deck, and it is a Lenormand deck. So that's what I'm reading from. The beautiful cards. I love Ciro Marchetti's artwork. He does beautiful work. So, oopsie, I've just got to get back to that. I clicked the wrong button because I'm doing this a bit differently. I want to take the scrolling off. Now, that is actually where you would book. So if you follow, the hypnosisplus.com.au is the booking site for my services. So if you want a personalised individual reading, just pop over to that site and you'll be able to follow it in services, and there's socket readings or tarot card readings. You'll see it there. But we'll take that off so it's less distraction. Oh, yeah, I can see that there is now the two of the icons. I can actually remove this one for now. So that's fine. And then it looks a bit better. Yeah, I like that. Good. Right, the 5 cards. What we have is the energies that are around. In each of these positions, they have a different representation of the energy around. So in this one here, the first position is this one, that is the work energies and what's going to be around your work today. This card here in the second position is around your home and environments that is around and closer to you. What we've got up here in the third position that's up the top, that's the unexpected energy or card that comes in. And down here in the fourth position, we've actually got that is your responsibility, your role. I think I followed a little pattern a year and a half ago, and that's what's in the head now for this 5-card spread. So that is your role. And right in the center, we've got the final, the outcome, what is going to be the summary or outcome of the day. So in this position where we've got the labyrinth, that's what this card is called, and being in the workspace, if you've been following along with me for a while, this is, the trend has been that there's new ideas coming into the fore over the last week. So this one, to me, it's actually meaning that there is now, it's almost which idea. It's still feeling like that maze, that labyrinth to get to that core idea, that core creativity, that what we've been brainstorming. It probably still is at the brainstorming stage, but now seeming there's too much and there's so much, there feels to be a bit of confusion. But here we are, and we are going to get to that central position where we can sit, rest, and contemplate which is that gem, which one is that absolute, that one that we're going to push forward and move with, and help us, to get us out of the maze and into, in work position. You're expecting to earn your money, that keeps you in the comfort that we're accustomed to, I suppose, or improving it. So that's what this one is about. So you can see that even at any point in time, it's the maze walls are not too high that you can't see where you're going, really. And there are other people around to be able to ask for help. That's what that's suggesting to me. And then we've got this here of the well in our home environment. I like this because it does take me back to that feeling. I'm just going to remind people, click on the mytimetv.live button, the video link that's there. It'll take you to this source where I can bring up those comments. I don't want people to miss out if they like to have their comments sent. And it's great to see what you're actually, where you're from, and the hellos. I just love it. Creates that, and we're having a great chat, that type of thing. And in this, that's what the feeling is around a home environment, because you have your friends and family around, don't you? So, you know, the well in those earlier days when there wasn't plumbing like we have it in the rest, you went to the well to get your supply of water. And that's what this is. It's that, almost that feeling around the the town market square, that type of thing, so that you're actually, it's the possibilities, who you might meet, who you might come across, other family that you can have a chat with when you're actually there getting your water. What I'm feeling with this today too is that it's actually, yes, there is a little bit of work in that home environment to go and, dip into the resources and bring it forward and use it, because that's what we're there for as well. You're there to use what resources you have, what is in your well. So do put that in and do it with love and care, because the sun really is shining in that one in behind. And who we've got in our beautiful unexpected card space, it's the young lady. So through your day, do be aware that there's either going to be those thoughts, if you're an older woman like me, those thoughts of those younger years that brings forward some of those, the resources of what our experiences have been, to bring it into our day and use that wisely. It could just be that there is going to be a young lady popping in for you that's going to be a influence in your day as well. So I just love the rose, but then I like roses too. Oopsie, my camera is just a little bit of a topple purpose, ready to topple. Yeah, and it's a little bit, just bending it. And it's the dice in your roll. It does feel like today might be just a bit of a gamble, especially connected in with the labyrinth there in the workspace too, that some of what those ideas might be the bit of a gamble, and why it's feeling like it's the throw the dice up and see where they fall. Look, sometimes our best ideas can come forward from that type of a, using the resource that we have, which is, also dipping into that as well, getting it from there. Hey, Gabrielle. Hi, how are you? Look, you're on Facebook. TV, the mytimetv.live is a Facebook page, but it's where we're actually having a variety of people who are part of this page that do put on different shows. It's not just the reading shows, and there's going to be some more, because the invitation is out there for people that are interested to contact Adair as far as being able to put your show on this channel, on this page. It's because so many of us have so much to share, and sharing that knowledge, sharing our resources. So it even does fit in with what I'm doing as far as intuitive card readings, psychic mediumship, if you wish to call it that. I do have that as one of my labels, but I don't live my life to the labels. I just live my life. I am who I am. And that's why even with this, all these ideas and how I interpret the cards, that's my interpretation on that intuitive level and what I'm feeling as I'm reading these cards. You yourself might have something else that pops up in your mind as you're seeing these cards. In the outcome of this card with the ring, a lot of people would think, wow, that's an engagement or a wedding coming up, and it's that's what the card means. I just don't take that, what someone else has written in a guidebook as the be all and end all of a card meaning. for me, in this type of spread today, it's the commitment. There is going to be that beautiful result from the commitment. Sometimes it's just the cycles of what we go through in our work. You look at this labyrinth even, and that's almost in a, in a circular design. We can't see all of that labyrinth, but it might be a square laid out and just works it into the center that's a circle. Who knows? That's the possibilities of how we can create our own reality, how we can create our own what we want. And so for the outcome, for me, I'm feeling it is still, it's beautiful. Anything that we have as our day is the perfect, beautiful gem in our day. We just need to see that. And at the end of the day, if we sit down and actually reflect on what has been our day, to say, well, I've done this and this and this, and I feel good. And that's what I'm feeling with this. It's this reflection, this seeing what is the gem in our day is going to be our outcome today, because it's going to be good. And it will have these influences through it if we're aware and open to that. Look, if it's not something that you are looking for, sometimes it just does pop up unexpectedly and you'll remember, oh, I saw that on, what Roz said in these cards this morning. So they are a general reading only, though. So in that respect, because of the I've just got to click it twice because I'm in the eCam. So in that general respect, what we have in our cards is just a guidance. It's a tool. It could be a different deck. It could be a pendulum. It could be runes. It could just be that we like to pray and have that direct connection with our God, with our source. All of it is right for us if that's what we're choosing. So trust in yourself and take that forward with you into your day. And that's another part of what the labyrinth there is also showing us. We need to be trusting in ourselves in following our own path. Okay. I'm going to leave it at that because that's around about the time I like to spend and do with this. Now, I have got a course that I'm doing. I'm just doing a little bit of a promo for a course. I'm just seeing if this works. I'm hoping that this is going to work. If I do that way, how does that work? That way. No, this way. I've got the course that is happening on a weekly basis. It's not really a course, but it's a Zoom meeting I've started on a Tuesday night at 7:30. And it's to go further with the Lenormand cards. And that's why I've just labelled it. I have this Lenormand thing happening. It's not a course, but it's sharing, it's learning and sharing and practicing the Lenormand deck so that, there's even more experience of it. And it's a beautiful deck. And it's not just the Gilded Reverie, because I've got someone who's using one of those decks that looks like they're ancient, like the originals. You bring your own deck to the meeting and we just explore the different artworks and the different interpretations. It's actually quite a lot of fun. So I love that. Yes, commitment. Trust, commitment, enjoy your day. Exactly. So thank you for that, Gabrielle. That's a great summary. Thank you. So just go over to the Hypnosis Plus. I'm just going to roll that across there again as well, because that course, look, it's not a limited time as far as I'm going to keep it going as long as people are wanting to join in. And it's just the $15 a night each week if you're wanting to join in and share that time with us. So it'll be, just fun with the people that show up. I think I have probably got it limited to 10 each week so that it's not too much of a crowd and we can actually have that good interaction and sharing. Okay, so that's all of the promo stuff I've got for me at the moment. And it'll be lovely to see you again tomorrow morning, whether it's the same. It will be on the mytimetv.live channel page because I've decided to do it from there to allow more people to experience seeing these cards and having that daily guidance. thank you very much for those who've been over on my page and the YouTube channel. Thank you. And especially even in the replay, be the best person that you can be and keep moving forward in that vein with that wonderful love for self and being the best that you can be, to share that out to the world. It's what I'm doing.